Hey friends, happy February. So you see the title of the video. I don't celebrate Black History Month. Not at all. I celebrate Black history every day, not just for a month. I'm Black 365. So why would I single out? We couldn't even get a month with 30 days in it, Lord. 28 or 29 days out of 365 days that I'm Black to celebrate it. Let me start with some of my pet peeves about Black History Month. One, it's like the worst time of year school-wise for little Black children. Because for some reason, and this is going to be my dear white people, dear white children, when the teacher starts reading about slavery, don't fucking swivel your neck around to find the only Black person in the fucking classroom. We hate that shit. We hate that shit. I was never a slave. You whip me, bitch, I'ma whip you back. Try it. So what are y'all swiveling the fuck around to look at exactly? Are you looking to see if we're upset? What are you looking for? Like, this is something that I've had an issue with in school. It's something that friends of mine have had an issue with in school. It's like a topic of conversation. My 14-year-old child came home and said, I hate Black History Month. Because all we ever talk about is fucking slavery. Bitch, we was more than motherfucking slaves. You got some shit confused. You wouldn't be able to shit if it wasn't for us. Not in an actual toilet, because a Black man invented the toilet. You'd still be shitting in a bucket outside in the fucking bushes some fucking where. Ooh, Lord. I'm Black and I'm proud. 365. So what I decided to do today is to give you a little Black History Month, Black History lesson. And I've even got my little pad and paper here ready, because I don't want to be, I want to educate the masses here. I want to give my Black people some motivation, okay? It's not the school's job to teach your child Black history. That's your Black ass job. That's your job to teach them what they ought to be proud to be Black about. They don't care if we learn our Black history. Why should they? Shit, half of them don't even know it. So how the fuck are they supposed to teach us? But with that said, half of us don't even know it. Some of you motherfuckers still think George Washington Carver made peanut butter. No, babies. No, he didn't. Did you know that Black History Month used to be Black History Week? Back in 1926, I dropped my pen, because I got all my facts and information. We gonna have school today, children. Back in 1926, we got Black History Week. Somewhere around 1969, there was a proposal to extend the holiday. The holiday is celebrated in the UK in October, oddly enough. I have to research why that is. And in Canada, because oddly enough, guess where slaves went to be free? Canada. Canada was the promised land. Not here. Like, some of you don't even realize you live in Syracuse, New York. Do you realize that we were a stop? Several locations in Syracuse, New York were stops for the Underground Railroad. You're living in Black history, and you still going to school waiting for these white people to teach you something. That's fucking stupid. Okay? That's dumb. It's your job. Each one teach one. But you need to make the effort to learn yourself. It took us 50 years to get a month. Why do we have to beg to celebrate our Black history? Why did we need a proposal in 1969 to extend Black History Month? Black History Week. Why? Why didn't we just teach Black history? Just because they don't teach something in the school doesn't mean you're not capable of learning it. I learned all kinds of fun things that I'm going to share with you. Like Rosa Parks. Well, this wasn't something that I found out. I already knew this. Rosa Parks was not the first Black woman to not give up her seat on the bus. It was actually a 15-year-old girl named Claudette Colvin, about 9 months before Rosa Parks, refused to give up her seat because she felt it was a violation of her constitutional rights. But Rosa Parks was the catalyst for the Montgomery bus boycott. We all know that. We all understand that. We all recognize that. But Claudette Colvin, 15, knew right from fucking wrong and said, I won't do this. No, you will not. And she got arrested. She got arrested. She got arrested for a good cause. She got arrested for a good purpose, a good reason, for standing up for her rights, for standing up for herself. For Dr. Daniel Hale Williams. Dr. Dan performed the first ever heart surgery with no anesthesia, no antibiotics, no x-rays. The first heart surgery was done by a Black doctor. Graduated in Chicago. And then proceeded to open up his own, what? Very first interracial motherfucking hospital. I know that's right. In 1891, he founded Provident Hospital in Chicago, which, in addition to being the first interracial hospital, it also started the first Black nursing school. Okay. And if you're wondering about the patient that he performed the heart surgery on, he walked out of that hospital with a full recovery in 51 days and lived a whole nother 21 years. Makes you wonder what you're letting your doctor do, huh? I want to tell you a few names, and I'm not going to tell you everything that they did, because I want you to be motivated. I want you to go out there and research this. Do you know that, like, there was an all-Black city in California? Yeah. Let's take a walk down Black History Lane. We've got Madam C.J. Walker, who not only was the first African-American businesswoman, but she was the first millionaire Black businesswoman. Some of us know who Garrett A. Morgan is. Some of us do not. He invented the traffic light and the gas mask and a hair straightening serum, but that was by accident. So, that relaxer you're putting in your head, that was actually just a mistake. That happened to work out well. One of my favorite is Mae Jemison. And this is kind of a current Black history for us. Mae Jemison was the first Black female astronaut. Whoop, whoop. We putting Black women in space, honey. Out of sheer determination, this woman made her way into space. Knew as a child she was going to do it, and guess what? She didn't give up. She didn't let being Black, being a female, stop her from what she wanted to attain in life, from what she would be happy having in life. She didn't let someone tell her, well, I'm sorry, but, like, are you serious? Putting a Black woman in space. Lady, go sit down. She's like, all right, well, I'm going to keep on calling you until you do, so. There's actually this really fun Netflix special. Yes, I spent a lot of time on Netflix watching Netflix specials, so don't judge me. At least I'm getting an education on Netflix. Enlightenment. positive thinking. There's a Netflix special by Kevin Hart, actually, on Netflix, and it is, let me not get the name wrong, Kevin Hart's Guide to Black History. And not only is it educational, but obviously it's funny, but I like the way he made you feel good about being black at the end of that. At the end of that movie, at the end of that Netflix special, I was proud, more proud, because I'm already thoroughly proud to have all my sexy melanin. But I was more proud to be black. Thank you, Kevin Hart. Thank you, Netflix. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's talk about George Washington Carver. It's not peanut butter, people. It's peanuts. Just peanuts. Do you know why? Because poor black farmers were having trouble producing large crops of cotton. They were realizing that, you know, over time, their yield was smaller. Big word of the day. No, I didn't get that from my notes. That's from my brain because I know a little bit about farming. Hey, the yield was smaller than previous years and smaller, you know, as things went on. He found that planting in a rotation peanuts, sweet potatoes, however you say it, don't correct me, cowpeas, and soybeans would replace nutrients to the earth and help you make a better production on your cotton. But you planting peanuts, sweet potatoes, soybeans, and cowpeas, you're going to need something to do with them. You can only eat so many peanuts, cowpeas, soybeans, and sweet potatoes. You can only eat so many. You can only make so many things. So, of course, the farmers would sell what they didn't eat, what they couldn't personally use. And when they were struggling to find people to buy all these peanuts and motherfucking sweet potatoes, here comes George Washington Carver to the rescue. Yet again, from the peanuts, let's clear this up today, Jesus. We did not make peanut butter. Pretty sure some white man did that. We made ink, shampoo, soap, and candy from the peanuts. Yeah. Yeah. You want to know what we did with the sweet potatoes? This actually was really interesting to me, but I'm a nerd, so I don't know, you know. Maybe you're not as nerdy as I am. I love to learn. I love to know everything about everything. Teach me, teach me, teach me, fill me up. Out of sweet potatoes, he made molasses, glue, and flour. Glue? How you make glue out of sweet potatoes? I want to know. I'm going to look it up. He also donated his life savings to the Tuskegee Institute to establish the George Washington Carver Foundation. So he didn't just put himself up on a pedestal. He tried to pull all his black brothers and sisters up there with him. He wanted to make sure you had access to the education that you needed. Access to test these things out, to do these types of experiments, to see if you could turn some sweet potatoes into some glue, if you were so inclined to do so. And yet one more first for our black community from George Washington Carver. President Franklin D. Roosevelt ordered the dedication of the George Washington Carver National Monument. People, that was the first African-American monument in the United States. Can we at least get what he did right as black people? Stop saying that man made peanut butter. That makes me angry. I'm not gonna lie. If we're going to be proud of the facts, not some shit you made up. Because all you heard was the word peanuts. First national monument dedicated to an African American, to a black person. Now, I want to make sure I get these words right because there's a reason why I finished up with George Washington Carver. Because a quote that he stated, it resonates in me. It spoke to me. It speaks to me. It is exactly why I do these videos. It is exactly why I talk to strangers on the internet. It is exactly why I reach out to help everybody, anybody. It is simply service that measures success. It's not what you have, it's what you do. What have you done in the last 30 days to help someone else with no benefit to yourself? Me making this video doesn't benefit myself. My children know their Black history. I teach my children their Black history. I take them to the museums. We have a museum in Syracuse. It's several that will teach you your Black history. I will link some in the description in case you're confused as to where to go. And no, you don't just learn about slavery. You learn about all the wonderful things that we've done. All the wonderful things we've accomplished as Black people in America. And sometimes we had to go to Paris to accomplish some of these things. I'm sorry. That's just a weird fact that I noticed in some of my research. Oh, I said I was going to finish with George Washington Carver, didn't I? One of my favorite, I can put this down now because I don't have any notes on her. I'm just obsessed. One of my favorite Black history people is Josephine Baker. If you've never seen the Josephine Baker story, you have missed out. You have thoroughly missed out. That woman made me proud to be Black. No, you won't send me in nobody's back door. You want me to perform for you? I will walk in the front door like everyone else, or I will not perform for you. You want me more than I want you. What you gonna do? But as a Black woman, she had to go to Paris to find fame. That's where she was loved and appreciated, not here in America. The point of my video, and the reason that I don't celebrate Black History Month, we are Black 365 days out of the year. Celebrate your Blackness 365 days out of the year. If you have small children, it is your job to teach them their Black history so that they have something to grow up and be proud about. Stop expecting white people to teach you your Blackness. It's silly. Stop expecting these schools to include you. Why should they? Why would they? How does it benefit them? It doesn't. So it's your job to teach your children. Why haven't we started any kind of Black history classes? Not at the colleges that they make you pay for. I mean for free. For free. I just want us to do better. I just want us to step up more. I want us to pull each other up more. Nothing makes me sicker in this world than to see Black people going against each other. I hate that shit. It makes me sick. We got enough people going against us. We have enough to keep us down. We don't need each other. We need each other to lift each other up. To say, no, you're not about to tell me I'm not worth shit because I'm Black, I'm proud, and I know we have done a lot of many things that make this country run better, smoother, and more efficiently. I hope I've enlightened you. I hope you've learned something. And if you're looking for more Black history facts, maybe that's what I'll do. 365, I'm going to post you a Black history fact every day. You need 365 Black history facts so that you can maybe be proud enough to spout them out your own mouth. Make sure you like, comment. I love the comments, and I see some of y'all are watching, some of y'all are a little nervous. You don't want to say nothing. Don't be scared. We don't bite unless you like that kind of thing. Come on over to the dark side. We have cookies. Until next time, friends.